Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So here we are again, obviously doing these nails, and this time I'm going to be doing something with white and a coral colour. I was going to do it with pink, oh gosh, but I've just finished a client and she had coral, and the rest of the polish that I've got on my palette from her appointment is still on my palette, so I'm just going to use that instead. So I'm going to have two full cover colour, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Two full cover colour nails. I'm going to do the pinky in white. And then I'm going to do the middle finger in the coral. And then we'll do the design on the other two. So it's just going to be a nice, simple design today. So I'm going to do a pinky in white like so, and then I'm going to do the middle finger in coral. Would help if I was focused, there we go. And then for the ring finger, we're going to do half and half, and then the index finger is also going to be white, but it's going to have some stamping on it just to break it up so we don't have two completely full plain white nails. And then, like I said, doing half and half. So I'm going to just get my nail art brush, make sure it's clean. And then I'm going to go in with the coral first. And I'm going to do that on the right side of the nail. So I'm just, first of all, just drawing a line down the middle. And then once I'm happy with that side, I'm gonna just paint the white on my index finger. So I can get it all curing at the same time. So I'm just gonna get some white on my brush. I do go through a lot of white, I need to order some more. I'm just popping that down, trying to focus on only putting it where I know that I've put my peel off base. I've not done a very good job of getting my peel off base smooth today, which is frustrating, but we're moving on because I don't have the time to take it off and redo it. So that's what they look like at the moment. I'm going to pop them into the lamp for a full cure, and then I'm going to do the second coat of colour on the full nails, and then the left side of that ring finger with the white. So, oh gosh, what's going on here? So I've done the second coat on those other nails. I just need to do the other side. That was a bit strange. On the other side of this nail now. So I'm just going to do my white up to where I just put the other colour. And then once I've got my line neat, I can then just fill in the other side. Like so. So I'm just going to finish filling this side in. And then I will pop it in the lamp, then we can start the design. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this image here. Why is my phone being so strange? There we go. So I'm going to use this image here, just the bottom half of it, like not that bit up there, just this. And I'm going to do that on this half here and on this index finger. So I'm just going to get some kitchen roll because stamping is quite a messy thing to do. So I'm just going to pop that next to me. I'm going to clean off my image on my stamping plate to make sure that it's nice and clean, ready for me to use. I'm going to try and put it in the image, like in the video, but without, fingers crossed, without it affecting. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. So, like I said, using this one here, and I'm using the black Moira stamping polish. This is the one that I'm using. So I'm going to pop that just above the image. I'm going to make sure that my stamper is clean. I'm using the Clear Jelly Stamper one. So I'm just rolling it over a lint roller to make sure it's clean, and then I'm just going to go straight in. I have removed the tacky layer from my nails already, so all I need to do now is place it on. So I'm just going to flip it round. I'm just going to go ahead, don't worry about getting it anywhere you don't want it. Just going to place that straight on like that, and then I'm going to do the same thing, just pick up my image again, just cleaning off my stamper with my lint roller. I'm just using a lint-free wipe and some acetone to clean off my plate, make sure there's no lint or anything stuck on there that's going to interrupt my design. And then I'm just going to put some more black on, wipe off the excess, pick up the image, this is what it looks like, and then I'm going to put it on here, just in a certain corner, like so. And then once I've done that, I'm going to go in with my brush and my acetone, and I'm just going to tidy up around the outside like that. And then again, I'm going to do the same thing with this nail. Just tidying that up, clean off my brush. And then once I've done that, I'm also going to tidy up actually on the nail as well. So I'm just making sure my brush is really clean. And then I'm just going to wipe down, let me just make sure it's focused. Just swipe down where I don't want it. Super, super easy to just do a quick clean up. And then this is what they look like so far. If it will focus, there we go. And then for this nail, I'm going to pop some crystals down the middle. I'm going to use some really, really tiny ones. I'm just going to get rid of my stamping stuff because I don't need it now. So yeah, I'm going to use these really tiny ones that are in there. They're just little silver ones, just to bring something extra to it. And I don't use what are they called very often, crystals very often, so it's nice to get them involved every now and then. So I'm just going to pop a bit of base coat on my palette. I'd usually use Builder Gel to adhere them, but obviously because it's just my nails and I'm going to be taking them off straight away, there's no point me trying to make them last forever and ever because they're going to come off straight away anyway. I'm just going to pull that down the middle, and this is what my crystals are going to stick to. So once that's on, I can get my crystals out. So I'm just going to get rid of this paper towel for a start. And then I'm just going to tip out some crystals onto my card. I'm going to get my crystal picker. Actually, I'm not. The picker-upper can sometimes be a little bit too big. So I like to, for the really tiny ones, I just get one of these reusable sticks from Sparkle Supplies UK. And I just put a little bit of base coat on the end of them. And it makes it super easy to pick them up. And then I feel like I've got a lot more control over them because I can really see where I'm placing them. If I was using larger ones, I'd use the one that's obviously meant for picking up crystals, but with the smaller ones, this is much easier, I find, when you pick up one and not two by accident. Let's get that off. I'm just going to go upside down. There we go. Absolutely love these crystals. They're so tiny, they just are perfect for this sort of design. I've run out of base coat on my picker-upper thingy, my bobby. Up loads that time, and then once I've done that, I'm just going to put one more on after this one. Obviously you want to make sure that it's all central and they're where you want them and everything. I'm pretty happy with where they are placed, and I was until I started messing about, which is usually the way it goes. But once you're happy, obviously you can cure them. But what I am going to do is I'm just going to pop one in here. in the middle of that flower. Like so. So this is what they look like, very cute. I'm now going to pop this into the lamp for a full cure, and then when they come out I will top coat them off camera and then come back here and show you what they look like when they're all done. So here is the finished look. I love how they turned out. I think they look really pretty, and I love those crystals. They really just set it off. So let me know whether you like this design or not. Obviously you can do it with any colour combination. You can use any stamping plate to do it, blah blah blah, like the list goes on. You can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to remove them now because I've got a client in about 5-10 minutes. So let's get these off. See how easy they're going to come off today. That's promising. Wow, that was very satisfying. Perfect. Oh, I've broke it. How frustrating. Still good, still came off. Amazing. And then last but not least, my little pinky. And that has also come off really easily, so perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another one. Bye.